people.
I worked in a dental office. It's a business. I'm telling you. Yeah. You know that was the craziest thing when I worked there. I realized that just like comedians, there was good dentists, there was hacks, and there was.
It's so true,
dude. There was one fucking guy. This dude, like, he always vacationed in Florida, and he just was trying to get to that vacation, and he just fucking. He would just fucking, you know, if you had 2 cavities, suddenly you had 5. And he's just going to town. It's just like the same thing of the guy at Midas. You just need the muffler, and he wants to replace it from the block all the way to the... Hey, got a busted aspirator tube. You see this here? He's jabbing it with a screwdriver. He was doing that with people's teeth.
Well, that's what's fucked up about it.
It's beyond fucked up. That's a part of your body.
Correct.
He's removing.
That's why the dentist is more fucked up than the mechanic, because at least the mechanic is fucking with an inanimate object, but the dentist is like, or the doctor is like, let's just fuck with this guy, you know? Fuck him.
Yeah.
I got to go to Florida.
No,
I got to get to Florida.
No, you take an oath that basically that you won't do that shit, that you're going to uphold whatever medicine you're in, whatever, you're not going to do stuff like that. But you know,
no, I've always been for more dental oversight.
People do. Dude, I went to a dentist out here, and they said, you're grinding your teeth. You need a night guard. And they gave it to me, and they didn't do the impression right. And next thing you know, my fucking jaw was like, I would yawn. I'd have to, like, pop it back in. And you know what's funny? I so fucking hate, like, just phone calls and being like, yeah, I came in on this day, and then this happened, that I just threw it out. I never bitched, and it kind of just went away. But I could have sued, right? I could have sued. Got one of those dental chairs in my fucking living room. Yeah. Just laid back, watching the NHL network.
Always asking your wife for the spit cup. Honey, get me that fucking spit cup I won in the suit.
Fucking with my dog with that air thing. I could have a great time, but I didn't. I didn't tie up the courts with that frivolous suit.
My dentist wears Hawaiian shirts.
They all do. I thought that's every dentist. I think they all get issued Hawaiian shirts when they finish dental school and tanks of nitrous, and they're all fucked up. That's because they're all fucked up on the nitrous, and they're Jimmy Buffett fans. Every single fucking dentist is a Jimmy Buffett fan.
You know, I got to defend the dentist. What it is most people don't.
Your father's your father
most people don't brush their fucking teeth, and then they blame the victim, us, who was working there, because we came in and saw the fucking nightmare of you know.
What did you do in the dental office?
I just handed my dad the stuff, and what was funny was I started doing stand-up at the time, and he you know, I was living at home, so he knew when I would like be getting off work and like driving up to Maine to do a gig, and then we'd have like a 7 o'clock patient, and I'd come in, I wouldn't be worth shit, and we'd be doing like an extraction, and he would literally start trashing me, like right in front of the patient. Like, come on, for Christ's sake, Bill, get your head in the game. You're out to lunch, right? And he would like mumble the instruments just to set me up to fail, and be like, what? And so he'd be like, and fucking walk around the person and grab it. Yeah, I remember what was it? 151, 34 hemostatin suture. That's what it was. 151 was the 150 or 151. So the 150 used to always fuck me up because the 150 was the upper. And 151 was the lower, but I'm thinking in my head, higher number. It goes 150, 151. I fuck that up all the time.
I can just see dentists in bars talking this shit. The 150 and the 151 always fuck up. Johnny, rounds for everybody. Rounds for everybody. That hemosurgeon is nuts today.
I worked with a guy. He was like 70 in the early 90s, all right? And he had this ash forceps, which is for yanking out the front ones, that he had traded a typewriter for in World War II. I swear to God. And this fucking thing had gone through the sterilizer so many times. It was so fucking it was rusted, clearly rusted. And he used to just stick this thing in people's mouth. Nobody would say. You'd see people wanting to say something, but they're like, he's a doctor. I can't say anything. And then finally somebody said something. Finally, after fucking 2-3 years of working with this guy, somebody finally said, dude, you're not putting that in my mouth. He goes, it's all rusty. And all the guy had was, oh, it's not that bad. That's all he said. Shit. Now, and that was the height of like the HIV/AIDS scare, and oh my God, it's fucking in the air and everything. So he had like 50 pairs of gloves on, and this guy was so fucking old school. He was from that generation. You just had the mirror in your mouth that you in your pocket that you just fucking used on everybody. So one of the famous ones that he had, we were fucking numbing up this dude to yank something out. I can't remember. And he leaves. Oh, we were taking an impression, that's right. And then he came back in to take it out. And he took it out. The guy said to him, he goes, Dr. So-and-so, he goes, why do your gloves taste like salt? They're like salty. And he goes, oh, I just had a couple of French fries. I swear to God.
Oh my God.